Good morning, everyone. The date's the 27th of July, 2025. In the early hours of this morning, a British registered ship was attacked and the crew kidnapped by armed IDF, Israeli Defense Forces, in international waters. As I say, this was a British registered ship and the crew was kidnapped in the early hours this morning. This is completely against the law, and as far as I know at the moment, there has been no response by the British government, and no response by any governments. This is incredible. You know, there's no response by any government because a lot of the governments, especially Western governments, are in the pockets of the Israelis. And humanitarians have become a target. These governments will not help humanitarians. So they're just a target. End of argument, you know. I don't know how we put a stop to this. I mean, basically, if this was a normal world, the British government now would be in a special meeting with the SAS, the Special Forces of England, of the British Army, I should say, and they will be arranging how they can rescue the crew. And all the crew members from other countries, their countries would be involved as well, because they want to rescue their civilians. But because their civilian is a humanitarian, fuck them, they're a target as far as governments are concerned now. Yeah. The world has become a major, disgusting place. And the reason is corrupt politicians. And somehow we have to put an end to it. I really don't know how, but we can all get on the streets. You know, the musicians are standing up now. Let's have all the artists standing up, authors, poets, sports people. Let's have everyone standing up and saying their bit for the babies and the children. And the mass starvation that's happening in Gaza, the actual murdering, shooting fucking babies and children. What sort of disgusting persons are these? And you have this humanitarian foundation now with American mercenaries shooting people alongside the IDF, shooting people trying to get food because they're starving and they're hungry and they're trying to get food for their children. Insanity, absolutely insanity. You know, in the Second World War, you had Auschwitz and you had a number of concentration camps. Some people knew about it, but most people didn't. It was kept secret as much as they can until after the war, and then it all came out to the populations of the world. And the populations couldn't believe what the Germans had done, what the Nazis had done. Yeah. The same thing is happening here. You know, this week it was reported the IDF has started shooting young children in the genitals. Yeah. Unbelievable. It's just insanity. The tortures, the murdering of journalists, the murdering of doctors and nurses, the bombings of hospitals. You know, it's a complete genocide, massive genocide, yeah? And what's our so-called civilized politicians doing? Saying it's okay, no problem. You know, let the Israelis murder everyone, and we can even help them. You know, we can send them some bombs and parts for their planes and things like this. We can even train their soldiers. Not a problem. It is a fucking problem. You're disgusting fucking people. Huh? This should never happen anywhere in the world, let alone in civilized societies. Huh? This is absolutely, and it's been going on nearly 2 years. 2 years it's been going on. Yeah? And still you have disgusting governments backing the Israelis. And they all know. We know a lot because we get it on social media, but they know 10 times more because they have the intelligence services and everything else. They really know what's going on. Yeah, the tortures in the prisons and things like this, the burying of journalists, the burying of humanitarians so people don't know where they are and things like this. It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, so we all need to stand up now. We all need to stand up because the politicians are not going to stop it. Yeah, and these people should never ever be in power again. And these people will go down in history as the most disgusting people of this generation. Yeah, all politicians' bank accounts should be open. Any politician that supports genocide should be kicked out of parliament, kicked out of their governments. Yeah, the problem with this is you need to kick most of them out. It's incredible. Like the Israeli government, they've just 75% of the Israeli government has just voted to take over, to annex the West Bank. So this genocide is not going to stop. They're going to level the West Bank. The Israelis are on a fucking land grab. Yeah, and once they've done the West Bank, they're going to go for Lebanon, and they're going to grab the land there, then Syria. Yeah. And the politicians of the West, the disgusting politicians of the West, are going to carry on backing them because they're filling their fucking pockets from arms manufacturers and people making a lot of money. Companies investing a lot of money into the murder of women, children and babies. What sort of fucking world are we living in? Huh? What sort of world when our leaders believe in genocide? When our leaders go silent, when a boat and its people get kidnapped in international waters. Yeah, if it was Houthis or Somalis, they would kill them and send them to prison for the rest of their life if they didn't kill them. Yeah, because it's IDF piracy, it's okay. They can do it. Yeah, no, they can't do it. They should never be allowed to do it. It's against the fucking law, and the government should be fucking screaming, absolutely screaming. Yeah. Starmer, the fucking German government, van der Leyen, keep saying the European people support this. Do we fuck? The European fucking people do not support fucking babies and children being starved by the thousands. Babies and children being shot in the head by the thousands. Babies and children fucking being shot in the genitals. The people do not support this, Leyen. Yeah? What sort of people do you think we are, Ursula von der Leyen? You really think the European people support this? You support it, and you're using the taxpayers' money from the European people to support it. Yeah? You're a disgusting person because you've been supporting the murder on the borders of Europe for years. Yeah? And you've been paying governments all around the fucking borders to fucking murder people. Yeah? As long as they've got fucking coloured skin, because you won't murder Ukrainian fucking refugees, will you? Yeah, because that showed you what you really were. Yeah, the support for the Ukrainian refugees, but these coloured fucking people, no, we don't want them in Europe. Yeah, that showed up like a fucking sore thumb, van der Leyen. You're a disgusting person. You should be in prison. Absolutely in prison. And don't carry on lying that the European people support what you want to support. You're a fascist and a racist. Yeah? Right, get on the streets, everyone. Do your best you can. Attack the trolls. You'll find a lot of these trolls are the same people. They're coming and they are... Sorry. It's my little kitten holding my leg. These trolls need to be attacked. Get on the streets, get in front of your parliaments, get in your capital cities, get on your villages, get in your towns, put signs up, try your best. Every single musician, every single artist, we really, everyone stand up. We're human beings. As human beings, we do not support the starvation of our own kind. We do not support the murder, the tortures of our own kind. We are human beings. And anyone that supports this, they're not a fucking human being. They're not a human being. Yeah? This has to stop. And it has to stop now. Yeah? And we do our best. The people have to stop it because the politicians are not going to stop this. Yeah? The politicians have got so fucking disgusting, it's unbelievable. Yeah? And they have to be kicked out, a lot of them. But the people can stop it. We can, more and more people can get on the streets, attack the trolls on the internet. Yeah, when you open up their profiles of these trolls, you know they have no university, no college, no this, no that, no date of birth, no marriage, nothing. They're a fucking troll. Attack them. Yeah, stop them. Stop these fucking trolls. And these fucking trolls do more fucking damage, and it's unbelievable. And a lot of these trolls are fucking Israeli IDF and fucking people like that, or their families. Yeah, fucking, let's wipe out these fucking Palestinians. Let's wipe them off the face of the earth. Bollocks. Yeah, they're human beings. Yeah. I had one fucking troll come in and say, yeah, you support Hamas. No, I don't support Hamas. Never have supported fucking Hamas. You know, and how fucking dare you come in and attack me on my wall? Yeah, and saying that I support Hamas. I have looked after so many fucking Palestinians, it's unbelievable. And a lot of these fucking Palestinians, they were running because of Hamas. They don't like fucking Hamas. Yeah? But it's you fucking trolls that keep fucking pushing all this shit around. You know, well, you support this, you support that, you fucking lying bastard. What do you support? Nothing. You sit on a fucking computer spreading your fucking hate. Yeah? It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. The people that are on the streets now, they're going to go down in history. They will really go down in history. And when these people that are getting on the streets now and trying to put a stop to this genocide, they can look in the mirror in the morning, yeah, and they can feel proud of their self, yeah. You fucking fascists, come racists, when you look in the mirror, all you can see is hate. That's all you can see. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you're just fucking pure hate, yeah. And the people need to stop these people. Okay? All the best, everyone. Bye.